What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I know I told y'all in the last video we would be hunting in this video, and I don't think that's really gonna work out, but I am gonna stick to my promise and bring y'all a video. And what we're gonna be doing is exploring a new spot on the deer leaf, putting out 2 deer blinds, and let's see, some trail cameras and stuff like that. But I wanted to bring y'all along, so in case I forget to explain anything. So I'm out here on some cornfields. Let me show you some cornfields, and all these woods just butt up, to these ag fields. And so I'm gonna walk around and see which would probably be the best spot to go to put out a blind and stuff like that. And let's see if yep, there's a ditch. I'm probably thinking more of our better woods are gonna be out here on this point. There's a point out here to put out the blind, and you're gonna be able to see from one end of the field to the other. And when you're deer hunting, the biggest thing is, well, one of the biggest things is so you can see what's around you. But probably, in my opinion, the biggest thing in deer hunting is your wind. And that's another thing, you gotta look at for the wind. But this is a struggle walking through this cornfield. But I didn't want to get my four-wheeler and all that out because didn't want to tear up these fields because it is raining. And yes, we were in a freaking hurricane. And you might be asking me, you're crazy, you're doing food plot, or you're putting out deer blinds and stuff in the rain? No, I'm not crazy. I want to hunt. If I want to hunt, I don't want to sit in a tree stand and be soaking wet while I hunt. I want to be comfortable. So no, I'm not crazy. You're crazy for thinking I'm crazy. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna get over here to these woods because I'm sure I'm gonna be out of breath. Probably don't want to hear me breathing. So I'm gonna get over here to these woods and pick the camera up when we get to looking around in the woods. So I'm walking up here to these woods, and I'm whispering because I just heard a deer blow. And it's kind of a good sign because I want to put out these blinds so I can come back and hunt this evening. And yeah, I mean, maybe that's a bad thing that I made them blow, but I really didn't know they were back there. So let me turn the camera around and show y'all what woods that I'm looking at. So it starts from here and it loops all the way around to here. And it looks like you see some more acorn trees, which is really good because the deer like to eat acorns when they start falling. But I'm trying to find a way to get in here. Thinking right here maybe. So I got in here. Y'all may not be able to hear me because it is raining very loudly under these trees because the raindrops are bigger because they're building up. But look at the spider. That's a big spider if you ask me. But I'm thinking about putting the blind in here facing the woods, and here's why. The deer might be a little skittish coming out in the field maybe, and they might just want to stay in these woods, and the woods are super, super, super open. So it's not like, it's not like you're gonna have to clear a whole bunch of shooting lanes and stuff out. But it's just, let me get the spider web out first. It's bugging me. And kill the spider. Killed the spider, perfect. But let me show you here around in these woods. See how open it is? I can put the blind right there and hunt these woods all right in here. And ain't no telling what I'll see. So I'm thinking about putting the blind back there, like I said, and putting the camera over here on this tree. Maybe, because look how open it is. My goodness. Man, look how open this place is. It's beautiful in here. Man, look at that. Imagine the food plots we could plant in here. Can you see the deer running? See the tails? Did you see the tails? Well, that's a good sign there was some deer running in there. That's a really good sign, actually. So I'm probably gonna go back. I should have carried everything with me before. I'm gonna go back, get the tripod, get the blind, get a camera, and I don't know. I'm sure there's something else. So I'm gonna put the camera up, walk all the way back to the truck, which is a decent walk. So I'll see y'all when I get back here in the woods with the blind. They're only 1-man blinds, so it'd be so great to put a tree stand in here. But all right, I'm gonna go get all that stuff, pick y'all back up when I get the camera in here. I'm back, and that was a journey because I had to walk there, walk all the way back. And let me show y'all what I brought back. Brought this chair, backpack, machete, and a ground blind. I know that don't look like a lot, but when you're going through big water puddles and crossing ditches and stuff, it gets heavy. But when I got back here, let me show y'all what I found. Y'all may not know what that is, but that is a rub off of a deer. When they get in rut, that's just one way they mark their territory. It's just, you know, and right here's probably a scrape. Let me show you right there, and just from last year. So I think I'm in a good spot to kill a good buck this year. And so I'm probably gonna get y'all set up on a tripod, get this time lapse, get the ground blind put up. Then we'll probably do a little bit more walking around in here. Maybe we might find a shed or something, who knows. So I'm gonna get the ground blind put up, and then I'll pick y'all, or I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse. So see y'all after the ground blind gets put up. Really don't know how much of that y'all saw. That was my first time ever putting one of these type of blinds up, and we will say it was an epic fail. I mean, I got it up, but it just took a little longer than what I expected. So let me get in here and we'll get everything opened up. We'll kind of see how this, I've never used one of these. Matter of fact, we just had an old blind laying around, and I thought, well, I'll just go out here and put it up and see how it goes. So yeah, may not be the best blind in the world, but I'm hoping it gets the job done. It should get the job done anyway. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's just small, but oh well. I'll probably end up putting this out here on that cornfield that we walked into when it gets like rifle. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this chair in here, and I'll pick y'all up when I get inside the blind. There's the blind. Here's what, you know, the cover and stuff. And I'm just gonna walk a little bit more, you know, into these woods a little bit and see what I see. And honestly, I wish I'd put the blind over a little bit more this way, which I guess I still could. So, because I know this here is definitely gonna be a scrape tree. I mean, look right here. See, that was from last year. And the reason this here isn't farmed is because it's a bottom, and you know, as you can tell, it holds all this water. So that's the reason it's not farmed. And my granddad, a long time ago, he cleaned it up with a dozer, and that's why it looks so good in here with all these oaks. And you know, there's really not much. There's undergrowth, of course. There's gonna be undergrowth no matter what. But you know, there's just, I'm gonna end up walking upon a cottonmouth in here. So what's gonna happen? But there's, you know, it's all real small, and it's just some random, I guess, probably native grass around here. But it'd be nice to find an antler, like a shed, lying off in these woods, you know, so we can finally see. But I mean, it's all open. It'd be great for rifle hunting, getting here this fall during the rut and rattle and grunt and rattle some more. Look, there's that ag field opens up right there. You know, these woods just keep going and going and going. So I'm gonna pick y'all up at the next spot. We're gonna have to change to the, oh look what I just found. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. This right here is an old stand. It fell, but see, heck, I might put that back up. And it just fell is all that happened. Ain't no telling, I'm not really sure which tree it was on. Sorry about that. I ended up getting a phone call and took it, but after I found that wood thing, that little wood stand, I kept walking and look what I found. An old tree stand. So I'm gonna end up taking that ground blind and facing it on that cornfield. Then I'm gonna take this tree stand and hunt out of it in these woods. So I gotta go back and get some ratchet straps, because let me tell you, it is not safe how it is. and it's, you know, has to have some ratchets because, you know, they're all rotted and stuff like that. So I'm gonna cut these off. And so yeah, I think this spot here was a big success. I found another tree stand, and yeah, I mean, right on the side of the creek, and beats having to put a new one up, because that's what I was gonna end up doing in here, was putting a tree stand up. But I'm gonna take that ground blind y'all just watch me put up, and I'm gonna put it on the cornfield, facing, you know, the whole cornfield. Now can be good for rifle hunting. So I'm gonna make the long journeyous walk back to my truck. I'll get ratchet straps, probably go to the store, honestly, and get something to drink, then come back, because I'm getting thirsty from walking and all this stuff. So I'll probably pick y'all up in a little while when I come back for these stands. I got another stand I gotta go fix the ratchet on, and so I'll pick y'all up in a little while. We still got, you know, a camera to put out here, and so you can't really see that stand from all the way over here, but I marked it on my, well, I use Hunt Stand. A lot of people use Onyx, but I just like Hunt Stand a little bit better. You know, it's everybody's opinion. So I'll pick y'all up when I get back from the store and grabbing these ratchet straps out of my truck. So I'll see y'all probably about an hour, if that. So I went ahead and done the straps off camera because I don't have a cameraman, and that'd be super hard to film. So I went ahead and I used red straps, which I don't think will really make a much difference to the deer, but they were the cheapest at the store, and I wasn't using them for anything important besides hold a stand on a tree. So that's what I ended up buying them for. Let me show y'all what it looks like up here. Honestly, all the shooting lanes are pretty good. I mean, there ain't much trimming I'm gonna have to do, really. So here's the stand, and I don't know whoever put it up, what they were thinking, but it was right here on the side of a creek. But here it is. I mean, here's a shooting lane, there's a shooting lane, there's a shooting lane, there's a shooting lane, and I really don't think I'm gonna have to clear that much. I may not clear anything at all, and that blind y'all watched me put up earlier was a waste of time. But I am just gonna turn around and put it in that cornfield behind, like, you know how the cornfield butts up to these woods? That's where I'm gonna put it. So I'm gonna climb down, and this here's a 2-man stand, and the bar is a little seized up that goes over me. So I'm gonna climb down and go to the next stand, which that's where I made the last video at, because I got to put a new strap on that camera. And y'all remember that mock scrape I put out there that I really didn't know what I was doing? Kind of curious to see if any deers hit it yet. And there's no cameras on it, no nothing, but I'll just be able to tell by, you know, paw prints and stuff. So I'm gonna climb down, get all this here cleaned up, and I'll see y'all at the next spot. Well, I think it's safe to say nothing hit my scrape. Matter of fact, the tree was laid over that way, so that was an epic fail, but that's okay, because that's how most things are, trial and error. So this next stand, same thing. I got to come up here and change that top ratchet. This one down here, pretty good for the most part. It's just that top one up there. I don't know, I can't really show y'all, but it just gets real shaky up there. So I'm gonna change that ratchet, then get up to the stand, kind of show y'all around like I done the last stand, and then got to go over to another spot and check it out. Then that's probably gonna be all for today's video. So there's the ratchet strap box, but here's a field. It's not an ag field, it's just a CPR ground. And I need to clear my shooting lane I need to clear the shooting lane from here. I got somewhat of one here. Right there's a major deer truss just where they're crossing. Need to clear the shooting lane there. So this one here still has a lot of work, but got a lot of work in a short time to do it. And so yeah, I'm gonna go up to the next spot, and I think the next spot's probably gonna be where we kill most of our bucks. That's where I had most of them on camera, and I'll throw up a video after this clip of some bucks. They're all little bucks, but I think back in there, they're bedding back in there, and I think, you know, it's mainly just a buck bedding. It's not really much of doe. I think it's more just buck, and you know, when that rut kicks in, they're gonna be super territorial, and I think the big ones are gonna push all them little ones out when the big ones start moving in, and then, you know, that's when I'm gonna be sitting back with the old 6.5, waiting to give them a little bam. So I'm gonna throw up a clip of some bucks, little. I'm up here at the bedding spot, or what I think is where they're bedding. I was gonna go show y'all that, but when I was walking in, let me show y'all what I found. Found that right there. That is fresh, and we're not even close to starting rut. So I'm gonna keep walking in here a little bit farther. Let's see, here it is right here. It's just getting back there's hard. And sorry for the camera, guys. I mean, it's up, down. I don't have a cameraman. So I film everything by myself and I edit everything by myself. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to do is film. But hey, someone's got to do it, and I like making content for you guys. I want to make a career out of it. So I want to get back in here and clear me a little trail. Then I'll pick the camera back up. This right here is where they're bedding. Just opens up into this just grass. I don't know why, but I mean, that's just what it is. I'm guessing this is where they're bedding. I mean, I really don't know. I just feel, I mean, see like where it's just matted down. And I know y'all might be calling me idiots for walking in here, but I mean, I just walked up on it the other day. I want to get y'all's opinion on it. This is probably the last time I do come in here. I'll probably put like a camera in here. So I'm gonna set the camera down. I might, well, actually, no. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna follow this trail. Maybe there might be another stand back in here or something. Heck, I don't know. Like I said, this is the first year hunting it. I got it about a month ago, about a month ago. My dad hunted it all the time, but this is now my first time getting to hunt it. And he don't really hunt no more. He can't remember where his stands are. He has a good idea, but he can't ever really remember them. So I want to keep walking in here, but I'm scared for snakes. You know, but maybe they ain't gonna be in no water right now. So yeah, I'm probably about to back out of here, and because I don't want to bust no deer out of here, especially because as y'all saw it scrape, you know, some deer getting fired up. Oh, here's some more scrapes right here. Sorry, rubs. Here's some more rubs. Yeah, this here is definitely all bucks in here. There's another rub in there. There's another rub. Oh. Yeah, so I'll pick the camera back up if I find anything else that's cool, but I doubt I will. Chances me are slim. I'm just kind of following this trail right now. It's full of water. So I'll pick y'all back up. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna walk straight out in here. Looks like it's just grass. There is a creek that runs through here, and I really don't want to fall into that. So I'll pick y'all back up in a minute. I just found another opening where it opens up, and it just keeps. I think this here's where my granddad put it out with a bulldozer, and it just all didn't really take off like it should have. But I mean, as y'all see, I really don't want to walk in here much more, like I said, because if this is our bedding, I don't want to get my scent everywhere, because you know that's one of the biggest things with deer hunting is your scent. So, I mean, it is. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a tree standing here, honestly. And look, it just keeps opening up to more and more and more. So I'll walk into here to this next one, and I'm gonna get out of here. Because like I said, for the 5th time now, I think this is where they're bedding. And I do have to watch for snakes, because snakes are still out. Yeah, see, it just opens. And that's all this here is, it just opens. Like, and I don't know why. It didn't really grow back. I mean, it just keeps going more and more and more. Imagine making this here a big duck hole. So, I mean, it obviously holds water. So, let's see. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's been a good one. And hope to see y'all on the next one. Hopefully the next one's me deer hunting. I wanted that video to be today, but the hurricane, working on final deer prep in a hurricane. So, I mean, that's the only reason I didn't hunt this morning, because when I woke up, The wind was just, I mean, howling. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope to see y'all in the next one.